Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Entropia universe here on Whelp Squad TV. Today, we are going to be doing some hunting, and this is the first time I've done it in a little while now. And my good friend Barter had let me borrow his Force Mace Clobber so I can get some club skilling in, because I recently purchased a Castorian Combat Mace Mark II, and I need to be able to skill up to that. I think I'm about like 5 or 6 levels shy, somewhere around there. So, anyways, we're going to get going on that. Mollusks have been a mixed bag for me. They're an excellent skilling mob. Oh, I know what I need to buy quick. There's no way I'm doing this without a loot pill. But I have hit a Hoff on mollusk before. It was like 400 and something ped, so. All right. Stupid tablet. Oh, that one was pretty good. 14 petter right there, not bad. Now my skills should be going nuts. I just got totally screwed. Okay, that should be enough. All right, everybody getting in a nice single file line. Wow, you know, it's funny. I don't remember spending that long on clubs. I actually have a lot more club skill than I thought. I must have selected it as a reward at some point. You know, I bet you I did. Or I bet you I finished the mission where it was like the only reward for it or something and got like 6 or 7 ped worth of it, at least on top of normal skilling, because I don't remember doing that much normal skilling on it. Regardless, this is going up pretty fast. I think that's the one we want. I don't know. I'm gonna check. Let me see if there's a bigger one. Is there a big? There we go. I feel like this is a one-handed clubber. Yes. Okay, so that's what we need to look at. But luckily, they, for the most part, skill pretty evenly. So we are doing one-handed clubber hit. That's the level we need to get up. Well, that was pretty quick. 13 petter there. Boy, we're probably gonna need the global soon. I don't know though, because we haven't spent. I guess we haven't spent that much. We're probably like 100 pet in, right? I started at just over 800 pet on this club. I'm glad that the recent graphical updates to this game, the topography and stuff, didn't impact this area that much. I'm so happy they didn't put trees all the way down this hill. I like the look of the trees at the top, though. And I'm guessing most of those were up there, but they seem definitely a lot more dense than they did before.
Many whelps! Now handle it!
Well, the way this hunt's going so far, and we're not going to get this whole thing in because I've only got an hour to hunt right now. It is not going to end very well. Stupid Phosphorix. Did I just see a 9-petter mixed in there? Yes, I did. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this stuff, make sure I'm not getting too heavy. Oh, somebody else is here, it looks like. Come on, function. There we go. That last percentage on that mouse challenge took quite a bit, actually. Well, it's not even going up by 0.1% per kill now. This is like 2 kills per 0.1%. I don't know, that went up a whole 0.1%. I don't know. I don't know what this other person's doing. There must be some... I've seen people do that. Oh no, they're coming down now. But I've seen people go up and over that hill, like, a lot. And I don't know what's over there. Oh shit. Why don't I have that up? do not know how that got misplaced. That person's here, I just don't know what they're doing. Are they occasionally grabbing one? Ah, that's what's going on. Okay. Oh, there's another green dot there. No, he's still there killing him. hunt is a total bust so far. It's a shame. Alright, why is there two people here now? What's going on? It's not like I'm globaling. the other person just dead down there, or what's... Oh. There's a little one. Oh, that's not good. Damn it. I'm probably... I'm back. Hey, Christian! How's it going, bud? Let me take a look, figure it out. I'd say the hunt's not going that great. I was hoping for a little bit better than what I've gotten so far. Oh yeah, no, it's not going good. Sadly. Yeah, I'm skilling towards a new club that I got. I really changed around everything that I had going on in game. I wanted to make a little bit of a change. That loot helps a little bit though, because this is a smaller club, so a loot like that, even like a 20 petter like that, is a much better loot than it would be otherwise. Maybe they're getting hotter now, because I had one global and it was like only 3 or 4 minutes ago. But yeah, so I'm using this Force Mace Clobber. I'm borrowing this from one of my closest friends in game, and I'm trying to skill up to this boyo right here. It's ready to be tiered up too. I just don't know if I can spend the money to do it. It's pretty expensive to tier this up. What I'm gonna try to do probably is get a bigger club and be able to do that. I'm trying to decide if I want to eventually sell my Firefly, because I love my knife. I love my knife dearly, my Genesis Firefly. But it's potentially worth quite a few peds, and I would only put those peds back into other pieces of gear. I could potentially buy 2 larger clubs than this one right here for the price of that one knife. One of those 2 clubs actually probably doing more DPS, as long as I could find one of the same tier. Alright, well that helped a little bit. That helped a bit. The only problem with mollusks is they don't really drop anything that great as far as markup loot. There's not a huge chance for getting something good from them. So yeah, basically I'm just out here. I'm just trying to gain as much skills as I can in a short amount of time. I had 3 skill pills left over from my last gold pack that I bought. So I decided to use them for this. Dude, last night in GTFO, that was a lot of fun. We've gotten pretty good at that first level. I think Pathfinder's gonna be really easy now. I don't care how close I get to these people because I was here first, and then 2 people appeared before I even had a global, so apparently this area is just hot at this time of the day. Yeah, no, our skills in that game are improving quite a bit, and also our strats are doing much better. The ring around the rosy strategy seems to work pretty awesome. I think Josh will get the PC thing done a lot faster next time because he knows exactly what needs to be done now. I don't know what the chances are of us having the computer in that room again, though. That was pretty damn awesome. That room was, like, perfect. I'm almost thinking, too, we should... One person might need to be locked in that one room that's in front of the computer. You know, that room that's between the computer and the outside area? That long hallway. If somebody locks themselves in there, that would give Josh so much time. You know, if I go the other way, so if I go out the other way into the main room, we have one person covering Josh in the room itself, and then one person locked in the other room. That's a lot of defense. Well, that's okay. Well, you know why they only came in from the way I went? Huh. I wonder if it would be better to have 2 people wait outside then. to be able to attack from the outside and get them to even, you know, not come through those doors at all. You know what I mean? Oh, so I want to tell you the problem that I ran into. There was only one problem that I ran into out there during my route. Because I think I was the last one alive, right? But the only problem that I had was the enemies in the fog. I actually ran right into several of them as I was going through, so we really need to have that whole room cleared out, as difficult as it may be. Well, no, the turrets need to be where they were. The turrets were perfectly placed, I think, because they were killing everything outside and preventing them from coming through the door. Because once they're in the door, anyways, it's going to be rough no matter what. The more you can keep from coming through the doors at first, I think that's where we need the extra time. And it won't take as long now. You guys shouldn't have to wait as long. It took a little bit for Josh to get the hang of typing in the codes. And I think now that he's got the hang of typing in the codes, the next time it's going to be super easy. Nothing went to my turret. It was completely ignored. Yeah, but you don't know it's going to be ignored next time. That's because we had 2 seafoam doors. So you're saying you just want to have access to it. I get the access to it, but once shit gets into that room, that's a small space anyways, and you're kind of fucked no matter what. The idea is keeping them out of that room, I think. I think they didn't come through that. They didn't come through. I'll tell you why they didn't come through that other way. I was killing them before they could even break down that first door. You know, that first seafoam door that was at the other end of that long hallway? I think they just broke through it when I got there, and then I killed them all. So I was keeping everything from going through there. Come back, you bastard, come back here. I had to sell the hide because the hide is so damn heavy. I wish the hide wasn't as heavy. It's ridiculous. It really is. See, now I can move again. They are dense here. This is proper mob density in my opinion. There isn't many spawns of mobs in games this thick, and that's why I come here, because this is like the best thing. I don't want to talk about how many mobs I've killed here, but I will talk about it anyways. By my calculations, I've killed well over 20,000 mollusk here. Because I killed 5,000 for the 5,000 mission and 10,000 for the 10,000 mission. And then, I've been killing a lot since then, just for regular skilling. So that's the skill level I'm trying to... See, like, I went up an entire level. Over an entire level in that skill already. In the past, like, 50 minutes or so. That's with a skill pill. But with no... I'm not using a reload pill. This is just my normal attack speed. Holy shit, I already burnt through another 100 peds. We're 500... We're like 520 ped into this hunt right now, and I don't think I have nearly that in loot. Ugh, our main loot sacks only equal 425. But I've sold 20 ped. I've sold 20 ped worth of animal hide. I gotta remember that. I've sold about 20 ped worth of animal hide. I think for my next hunt, I'm gonna try a different mob. It's gonna be a lot slower of a hunt. I ended up getting this new chip, too, Christian. Let me show you the chip I got. This is a Mind Force chip I got. So it's really slow. It's a very slow chip, but it's got great range. I gotta skill up to this still. I'm not ready to use it yet, but when I am, this is an awesome chip. I think before I actually like start like grinding with it eventually, I'm gonna tier it up because I put the tier costs at only about like 150 pad loss, something like that. So tiering in this game, Christian, let me explain tiering in this game. Used to be terrible. You used to get nothing back at all for when you tiered something. You would put a whole bunch of peds basically into materials that went into tiering up a weapon. And you would get, like, I don't know, 5% back of what you put into it, maybe. Now, you get back 100% of the trade terminal value that you put into the tier mats. But so that means you only have to pay the markup on the materials initially, but you get everything back. So tiering has become so much cheaper. So, like, if it was before this last update with a tier update, it would probably cost me like 500 ped or something to tier that chip. So like my Firefly, if I hadn't waited as long as I did, I waited a long time to tier my Firefly. Luckily, till after the update, my Firefly would have cost like 1,500 ped to tier up or something. I think with markup, it would between 13 and 1,500 ped, depending on how I got the materials. So this mace is actually capable of cycling quite a few peds in a short amount of time. Sadly, it looks like my hunt is almost over. Got about 4 minutes left here. I got a couple tier clicks on this club for my buddy. That's good. There's only like 2 or 3 of these clubs in the entire game. That's how scarce this weapon is I'm using. There's only about 2 or 3 of them in the entire game. Low-level club skilling is very difficult just because there isn't a very wide weapon selection. Knives and swords are super easy now. Power Fist is the other one that's difficult. Because there isn't really any good limited options. But now that they have the Arm Matrix series, swords and knives are very easy to skill. Wow, I am getting super close to being maxed on this. I may just do one more hunt on these guys for the heck of it, even though the loot isn't that great, because the skilling is. That's like one hunt away, probably. Hey! Come back here, asshole. Alright, these are the last two, because my everything just stopped. Last three, I guess. Or not. Whoa! Whoa! So we probably lost about 100 pet. Damn it. Well, I've still got pets to play with. So I did end up getting 2 of the T-Raps. I wish I knew somebody who had a like a low-level item shop. I would give them these for TT because I just sell them to the trade terminal anyways. I'd like to have somebody where I could just bring a bunch of items I would T2 normally to just to give them so they'd have something to sell in their shop. All right. So I would need 455 for the mace. Oh no, so it actually didn't end up being that bad of a loss. Okay. We did fair then. So we did a that's about 135, so probably about 15 to 20 ped for decay. I'm saying 20 ped for decay on the armor. So we'll let that like the hide cancel out the armor cost. So that's 135 plus 450. We only lost like 40 ped. I think we only lost about 40 peds, so that's actually pretty excellent for a 600 and like a 600 ped hunt. 450 in that. Yeah, about a 600 ped hunt, we only lost about 40 ped. So that's pretty fair. That's not too bad because it's not like I'm using an eco setup. That is acceptable to me. I can afford that loss. Not bad. Okay, guys, that is enough for right now. I will be doing more of this in the I'm gonna try and stream all of my hunts because it took me a while to save up enough peds to do this. And eventually my goal is to be able to showcase the Castorian Combat Mace Mark II. Hopefully I should have enough peds to do that. I should have a decent amount to be able to go out and hunt with that still. We'll go out and find something fun to hunt that is a little different with it. And that one is available for rent. The Castorian Combat Mace Mark II is available for rent through the Blades of Talos rental shop on PCF. So until next time, everybody take care.